I also want to take this opportunity to recall the celebration of the Africa Day and commend the African Union for joining the G20 this year. Italy was one of the first countries to support this, and we're proud of that. Excellencies, dear friends, today we are again celebrating the Italian Republic Day, a day that symbolizes rebirth for Italy. It's a time filled with passion, a desire to rebuild, and hopes for success in a new Europe full of aspirations of unity, freedom for progress, and world peace. Over the past year, we've made great strides in strengthening our friendly ties with Zimbabwe. President Mnangagwa's visit to Rome and his participation in the Italy-Africa A Bridge to Grow Together summit are clear signs of our growing relationship. Zimbabwe also sent top representatives to a major business conference in Rome last May, which was very meaningful and a very important follow-up of the summit. The Italian government deeply appreciates Zimbabwe's support for our policies towards Africa. I wish to emphasize here the great success achieved at the summit by President Mnangagwa's contribution on agriculture and the issue of food security, endangered by climate change and drought caused by El Niño. Addressing those issues is crucial for achieving the most significant sustainable development goal for the realization of the United Nations 2030 agenda, particularly in promoting African development. The Italy-Africa Summit was a landmark event for us, marking our G7 presidency this year. It provided a unique platform for dialogue, with African countries taking the lead. The Mattei Plan, proposed at the summit, aims to strengthen partnerships with African countries on equal terms. The Mattei Plan is an open framework for collaboration, both bilaterally and within the European Union, following the 2017 European Union-African Union Summit in Abidjan. It promotes a comprehensive action program to support Africa's development, aligning with the UN 2030 agenda. The Mattei Plan focuses on 5 key areas: agriculture, water, energy, education and training, health. On all these 5 areas, we are already very active here in Zimbabwe. Italy is deeply committed to agricultural development. Our NGO COSPE is running a successful project in Masvingo to boost agricultural production and commercialization. This year, we're launching 2 new projects with FAO. Italian companies like New Holland and Medfruit are already very active in Zimbabwe. The company Novamont has introduced advanced biodegradable products to enhance sustainable agriculture, particularly in water management for irrigation. In the energy sector, Italy has a strong presence in Zimbabwe, starting with the construction of the Kariba Dam. The company we built, formerly known as Salini Impregilo, a global leader in construction, has built Osborne Dam in Manicaland, Zove Dam in Matabeleland South, and the largest dam, Tokwe Mukorsi. It is now working on a new project valued at 2.2 billion that would irrigate 40,000 hectares in Zimbabwe for food security, to alleviate poverty and support local communities. In the health sector, we are exploring partnerships with the Zimbabwean government leveraging the extensive experience of the Luisa Guidotti Hospital. Our education initiatives are also thriving, with more scholarships available for Zimbabweans this year. Many young Zimbabweans are choosing Italian universities for their higher education. In the cultural sector, we've restored this year Italian Renaissance paintings at the National Gallery and plan to restore more in the next months. We're also training Zimbabwean technicians in art conservation. Zimbabwe.
8 years ago, the Italian people made the decision to choose the route of republicanism. Since that time, Italy has evolved and progressed into a great nation, a country which Zimbabwe is keen to relate with. Zimbabwe and Italy enjoy very cordial relations. We have always appreciated the constructive approach that Italy has taken, be it in relation to our bilateral relations or our relation with the European Union, of which Italy is a member. I therefore take this opportunity to reiterate Zimbabwe's commitment to strengthen, deepen, and expand relations with the Italian Republic for the mutual benefit of our two countries and our peoples. Under the Second Republic, led by the President, His Excellency Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, Zimbabwe has opened its doors to investments from all countries in key sectors of our economy under our policy. It is pleasing to note that our two countries have and continue to cooperate in the economic sphere. The Kariba Dam War, the historical Kariba Dam War, is a key economic infrastructure and tourist attraction in Zimbabwe, which was constructed by an Italian company, Salin Imperigo SPA. The company also constructed the Tokwe Mukosi Dam and is still active in the country up to date. I want us to clap our hands for this company, which has given us history. Going forward, there's a lot of scope to harness for mutual benefit, the huge potential for multi-sectorial bilateral cooperation. Zimbabwe has taken note of the proposal by the Italian Agent for Development Cooperation to utilize the available residual funds from the financial protocol commodity aid on areas of strategic interest in Zimbabwe, which include agriculture, environment, and rural development. We are confident that if implemented, the project will perfectly align with the development objectives outlined in the Zimbabwe National Development Strategy NDS1. I am pleased that our ministry responsible for agriculture, that is Ministry of Lands, has become a regular feature at the prestigious Mark Fruit and Vegetable Fair in Italy, including at the 47th edition, which took place at the Rimini Expo Center from 8 to 10 May 2014. I am positive that this will translate into concrete cooperation and investment in the horticulture sector. I also acknowledge with gratitude the humanitarian support to Zimbabwe from Italy, which has gone a long way in mitigating the effects of the various disasters that have befallen our country. We appreciate the assistance from the Italian government in May 2019, which went a long way in assisting communities affected by Cyclone Idai. In addition, we have benefited from various programs targeting at the wildlife management, cybersecurity, and in the cultural sector. Your Excellency, with these few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to propose a toast